Yeah, Christine, I spoke with two Democratic representatives aiming to strengthen the state's emergency response, saying we can't just rely on luck to keep people safe. We need to invest in readiness.
From sunset Tuesday,
I was having dinner with friends just a few feet from the beach when our phones lit up.
to well after sunrise Wednesday,
We did see a couple people leaving the hotel as well.
Oh yeah, that was concerning.
And so we're
for
like,
sure.
does that mean it's bad?
the tsunami's threat still lingered for those on the Oregon coast.
Very choppy this morning on the water.
A magnitude 8.8 earthquake off the coast of Russia sent shockwaves through the Pacific, prompting first a watch, then an advisory. By the time the advisory was lifted, officials reported small tsunami waves, 1 to 2 feet, reached the shoreline. The event turning out to be more of a dry run.
Let's not understate the importance of this experience, because what this tells us is that these things can happen, and they can happen here, and they can happen to us, and we need to be better prepared for them.
Representatives David Gomberg and Paul Evans, both Democrats, say all this emphasizes a need to better invest.
We can either just continue to try to whistle past the graveyard and hope that nothing bad happens, or we can act like responsible leaders and say, you know what, this is going to be a little painful. We're going to have to figure out a long-term strategy for funding.
Funding to make, for example, the Oregon Department of Emergency Management a 24-hour operations center to upgrade alert systems so everyone, locals and visitors alike, can get notifications, and to train up first responders in better facilities. The goal, resiliency before, during, and after an emergency.
When the flood recedes, when the fire is out, when the windstorm is over, how do you put Humpty Dumpty back together again in a format that actually plays to our strengths and doesn't depend upon FEMA, which is losing its capacity in many ways?
We're hyper aware this morning because we had a major event last night. I hope we remember that next week, next month, next year.
Now, in the next legislative session early next year, these lawmakers want to reintroduce a plan to make this happen as part of an omnibus bill. Representative Evans has already put together a work group to focus in on projects and priorities for disaster response and recovery. Christine?
Yeah, I think it's important that we all agree we need to be ready. How we get there, that's the debate. Thank you, Alma.